Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Be a Better Landlord. I'm Harrison, and today I want you to close your eyes and imagine you finally filled your rental property with a tenant, and you're feeling really excited. They're coming in, they moved in, you no longer have to carry that mortgage or loan by yourself, and you have all these great expectations. And then you start to learn this tenant has a history of paying rent late. They actually have a criminal record. They have 3 evictions. Are you still excited? Yeah, I wouldn't be either. That's why background checks are critical and why TurboTenant is such a great opportunity for landlords to make sure that you're finding the right tenant for your property and protecting yourself from having a situation that I just described a few seconds ago. So stick around, because in this video, we're going to talk about why TurboTenant is so great at helping you find a tenant, but more importantly, what are the best ways to protect your property from bad tenants? So what's important in background checks, and why are TurboTenant's background checks so important? Well, first thing is criminal history. Looking for felony and misdemeanor convictions. Are there any active warrants? Are there court records that have to do with this tenant? Looking through a database of information like sex offender lists and FBI reports could be a game changer for finding out that you have almost gotten the wrong tenant. Are there arrest records? Landlords cannot consider them unless they result in a conviction, but it is something to be aware of. And not all states allow you to use the information in the same way, so it's important to understand what your state allows and what it doesn't. The next important thing to consider is the financial history of this potential tenant. What's their credit score? Typically, I like credit scores over 600, but it also depends on where my property is located. That's really up to you, and learning more about credit scores and what they mean is important for making the right decision. Do they have open lines of credit? Do they have a lot of open lines of credit? That could be a problem. How many credit inquiries have they had recently? Have they ever been in debt collection? These are things that are really important so that you understand what this person is like and what their history looks like, because their history could be an indicator of what their future is at your property. Another thing to consider is their eviction history. TurboTenant checks over 27 million eviction records covering all 50 states, including Washington, D.C. These things cover failure to pay rent, judgment for rent, possession, and money issues. Have they ever had any unlawful detainers, writs or warrant arrests for eviction? Making sure you understand your state laws is really critical for this, because you can use eviction records in different ways. So these are important things to consider and look into before you bring a new tenant into your property. Another thing that comes with premium for TurboTenant is income insights. This allows you to compare reported income with income information from different credit bureaus. So why is TurboTenant the best background check for tenants? Because we do all the things that I just mentioned. We're really thorough, and it's free for landlords because the tenant always pays for the background check. And it's really easy to get. So all you need to do is go to turbotenant.com to sign up and invite your renter to apply via text or email. The renter provides a variety of things like social security number through a secure platform, and then you receive all that information as quickly as possible so you can make the right decision if this tenant is the perfect tenant for you at your property. So as always, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can learn more about being a better landlord. And even better, go to turbotenant.com and sign up for a free account and start being a more successful landlord.